See, world, what we can do? We never stop learning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Reita's World. It's hard to hear me under this, but I do have a loud voice. But I'm so happy to be with everybody again. And I'm excited because I have a friend, a fan from Germany. His name is Benjamin Meisner, and he is an editor of Marilyn Monroe Fan Club. And I was so excited because he sent me a letter and said he thinks I'm doing a good job, that he likes that I'm positive and I have a good attitude. So I am so thrilled to share. And I subscribed to his magazine from Europe, in Germany. I'm so excited for that. So, and I wanted to say, people can find out about me if you go on YouTube or whatever. Unknown Actresses of Hollywood, old Hollywood. But they have my spelling, they have my date wrong. I was born April Fool's Day, April 1st, not April 15th or whatever they say. I just want to correct that. And today, with all my heart and soul, I can't thank these young people. I'm going to say their name in a minute, but first I have to tell you the story. Oh, about a month ago, or maybe longer, I put a sign out by the front in my property so I wouldn't infringe on Burbank's territory. But it said something about, if you have something inspirational to talk about, please call me. And so this young man, Johnny Clark, which I want to introduce. Johnny, you're the most wonderful young man because you made me feel good. I thought, oh, that was silly to put that sign out. And you had courage. You called me up and you want to talk about things, right?
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
Johnny. And you brought a lady friend, Lily Stillwater. Lily she graduated last year or this year from high school, but Johnny is a senior this year at John Burroughs here in Burbank. So that's where my two children went to school. So I just want to say, Johnny, what made you answer my ad, my little sign? Why did you get inspired?
Well, actually, I didn't see your sign. It was Lily that saw your sign.
Okay, Lily, you get credit.
So we were actually a fan of your show before we saw the sign, because my best friend lives a couple blocks away. So I always walk around this neighborhood with her.
Oh.
And I saw your sign for your podcast like maybe 2 months ago.
Oh.
So Johnny and I started watching it together and we loved it. And then I walked by again and I saw the sign and I was like, we have to call Rita.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't actually think you'd invite us to be on the show. We just
Yeah.
thought we'd call you and share some inspiration. But then right when we called you, you said, do you want to be on? And we're
like, yes.
Of course.
Well, that's why the sign's there, because I need people to be on the show to tell me what their dreams are. How are we going to help save the world? See, I want everybody to get along.
Well, I think a big part of that question is help, because I think everybody needs to come together to help save the world.
Right.
We can all do our part, but if we all need to be a part of it to help save the world.
Gradient steps, right?
Yes. And part of what I want to do, it's not a big thing, but it's something that everyone can do, to just be kind to everyone. If
That's it.
yeah, if everyone's, because if something bad happens to you and then you become mean to that person,
Yeah.
which is I think sometimes can be justified, but anyways, if you become mean to that person, then that'll ruin that person's day and it'll just create a whole chain of
course.
bad days.
Of course.
So if you just try to keep level-headed and be kind to everyone you meet, I think that's a good first step.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Lily?
It's a big focus of mine to help reduce my carbon footprint and encourage others to do so as well.
Great. And what about planting trees? Now, yesterday I planted an avocado tree out in the front
That's fun.
because I thought if I put it in the back, it's fine. But if I put it in the front and if it gets avocados, it takes a few years.
Yeah.
But if I give avocados, the neighbors, if there's a lot of avocados, help yourself. Like I got an orange tree and I've got too many oranges. I'm going to pick them and put them outside for the people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we live in our little community. And so how can you help inspire the people who are around you?
I think part of being a part of the community and helping each other out, you just have to make connections with people.
Mm-hmm.
And just know different people in your community. And because if you never do that, you'll never really be able to help. Sure, you can go and pick up trash, and that obviously that helps the community. But if you don't actually meet the people you're picking up trash around, that doesn't. It does help the community, but it doesn't boost everyone up.
Exactly. But I want to see everybody get along, and we can do it with young people. What are your dreams? What do you want to be when you grow up?
My eventual goal, I want to direct children's television shows. So like preschool age or elementary school age.
Oh,
Just because when I was young, and even now, I don't watch them now like I did when I was young, but they
Right.
still interest me. And I just think that it's a good thing to have in the world.
definitely. So what are your dreams for the future?
I want to be a writer and director for film and television,
Oh my
so kind of
gosh.
similar to Johnny.
The two of you are going to make this happen. May I ask your age?
I'm 18.
18, goodness. And Johnny?
And I'm 17.
Oh my. And guess what? I inspired you kids. I call everybody kids. Enough. Do you see this sign? See, world? What we can do, we never stop learning. Johnny and Lily made this sign for me. They're going to sign it afterwards. I didn't want it too much for people to read right now. But how exciting that is for me. So this will go out in my front. People walk by, and I see people taking pictures. They take pictures of these little signs, which thrills me to death. So I want to thank you for that. And wow, it's on canvas, and you did the artwork?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lily. Oh, so it's time to wrap up because it's getting warm and the cameras don't like this heat. But I want to say thank you, everybody. And today I want to show you what. And you're going to get one. Rita's World podcast.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so
too.
much.
Yes, you have a mask. And do
It's
me a
hard to wear two
favor.
at a time.
Take your mask off for the camera. I want them to see how beautiful you
Okay.
kids
I'll
are.
hold my breath.
Yes. Oh, you don't have to. I have. Look at these young people. Lily. Oh, I've never seen your face. Every time I've seen you, you've had a mask on. Thank you, Lily. And Johnny, look at him. So handsome. Handsome young men. Okay, well, take care. Yeah. Oh, yeah, put the Rita mask on. Me too. So goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next segment of Rita's World. Thank you. See, world, what we can do? We never stop learning. I want to thank Sarah Stifler. This lady is a friend of my producer, Glenn Dunsweiler, and she made 10 beautiful photographs that Glenn put different sayings on, like this says, dream your future. And Sarah took these photographs and Glenn put the words to them. And so we have 10 of them along the walkway. I'll show you. And then also, I want to show my neighbor next door, Anton Tremblay, and his wife, Deborah Dunn, are helping me make my show even better. So they encouraged me to do different things. But he made this beautiful cartoon of me. Don't you love it? And I'll never get old. No wrinkles, see? At 84, I still look young. So I just wanted to show everybody that. And what do I always say? Positive things. Scatter sunshine all along the way. It's easy. It's really easy. We never stop learning.